froggy got approved! Hey, popping in here before we get the video started to let you know that there is a crochet cheat sheet, hopefully linked in the description below. I'm still figuring out how to link it, but it's got several different descriptions on how to do basic crochet stitches. It's got plenty of other tips and tricks on there for you, especially if you're a beginning crocheter. That could be helpful. So I hope that you guys will look for it and download it, and I hope that it helps you out. And yeah, if you guys like this video and if it helps you, please like and subscribe and comment below and let me know. I do really enjoy reading your comments and getting to respond to you. So yeah, I really appreciate you being here, and I hope that you'll check out the printable. Thanks. Hey, so it's me editing popping in. Since this video is a lot of time lapse, I thought that something really fun would be to kind of talk about what the meaning is behind frogs. And I didn't know this when I started this project, but looking it up, it's kind of cool. And so just something in scripture, and this is all like I looked this up like through Chat GPT, so take everything with a grain of salt, but it stands for judgment, disruption, and God's power is something for frogs. And it says that like basically they can be, even though they're little, it's something that even can be super powerful when used by God. Um, and that sounds like it can be a negative thing, but like, I mean, the famine type of thing, it can sounds like that, but it shows that God has power even over the little things. And in friendship, it represents transformation, being authentic, and loyalty and connection. And so it's a really sweet friendship gift, I think, especially if you tell someone the meaning, hey, this means a lot to me. No matter what you're going through, God can use the little things. And then if you're making this as a teacher gift, I feel like this would be a great teacher gift. That's what I'm making these for actually. Is as a teacher, for teachers, frogs represent growth and learning, patience and nurturing, and playfulness and engagement. And I just thought that was really, really cool that they represent all these different things. So, yeah, I hope that this inspires you to kind of research maybe different meanings. If you have like a teacher that you want to make a gift for, look up something with a really deep meaning that you connect with to give to your teacher or to your friends. It's really cool to see what symbols represent. So I finished all the pieces for my little froggy. Isn't he cute? I think he came out really cute. One of the legs came out a little bit better than the other. I feel like this one just kind of folded a lot better. But yeah, so I'm going to send a picture to her and see if she likes it. And then the hands here, we're going to put a little note card in. So we're going to have to make it pretty little, I guess. And I think the plan is to sew them on unless I can hot glue it. I'm going to hot glue safety, or googly eyes into the eyes. And he's so cute! I thought about, wanted to put them on like a lily pad or something so they could like hang from a car rearview mirror. But they're just going to be little decorations. So yeah. So I want to try and do all the bodies before I stuff them and then stuff them all at once, but I may end up stuffing this little guy first. Yeah, but he's so cute. I'm so happy with him. So I'm going to go ahead and take a picture and send it to her and see what she thinks. The froggy got approved! So now we have 6 more to make. I'm going to try and wait until the end to stuff them, like I said. And then I need to figure out how to sew. I haven't made the note cards yet. I need to double check on the message, but I haven't figured out quite how to sew those on yet. I thought I could sew them on, but I want them to be like durable, and I don't think I would have a really hard time sewing through like laminated note cards. So, and then I thought about hot gluing them, but I thought like the fuzz from the yarn would pull away, and so I have to figure that out still. But right now I guess I'm going to focus on the frogs. And I think this next one I'm going to try and write down what I'm doing so that I have a pattern to follow and that I can share with you guys. But yeah, so I'm happy with how they came out. I need to get googly eyes because I'm going to put those in here. But other than that, I just need to make the note cards and stuff them and sew him shut. And then I've got to multiply him by 6. And I've got my 7 little froggies. So he was pretty, like, he was fun to make. I was worried that, like, she wouldn't like him. But yeah, I'm excited about how he came out. I think he's really cute. And I might see about getting some like essential oils or something, putting them in here. I know I mentioned that before, but like I want them to smell good. I want them to open them. They're gifts for someone or for people, and I want them to be like, open them and be like, oh, that's so cute, little froggies. But yeah, so I'm excited about them. So I'm gonna get on to my next froggy. I think I've got my computer over here, and I'm going to try and write down what I'm doing as I go, I think. So I know I just said that, but I'm just kind of talking as I go right now. So opening my thing. Yeah, so if I do share this, it will be either linked or something. I'm not exactly sure yet, but it's probably going to be a really simple, not a whole lot of pictures pattern. But yeah, hopefully if you guys download it, hopefully it'll help you. And if you want to make little froggies for your market prep, then please like let me know too if you guys do make it and try it, and if you like it. If you have any questions on the pattern, I know sometimes I feel like you can kind of have things that like will make a lot of sense to you, and then when someone else reads them, they're like, I have no idea what that meant. So yeah, just let me know, I guess, if that helps at all. I may try to make a like short too, if that would help with how I'm making this. That might be a fun little extra video. But yeah, have you guys ever made like those cute little, like, have you ever seen something on Amazon that you've crocheted, like the little frogs or like the little potatoes? Have you ever made something that you've seen off of Amazon like that? So far it's been fun. And like you can see, like I deviated a lot from my original inspiration, and so it's been fun to make, and I'm really glad that it came out like cute and that they loved it. So I thought it'd be fun to give them all names before I like set and give them out, you know. I thought that'd be fun, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that or not. So, and I mentioned if I have enough green yarn, I may make some scrunchies, because I have a bunch of barrettes left too, and I can give those as like little extras with the frogs. And maybe that could be cute as a little collar or something on the frogs, and then, you know, multi-purpose type of thing. But I don't know. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alrighty. So I need to do that. Let's see. Round 1. MR C full. And then round 2 is increases. I'm just kind of trying to jot this down because I do want these to go pretty fast. So I'm just trying to jot it down quickly so that I can clean it up later, and hopefully I can follow this too. The goal is, hopefully, like if I test this, you know, I'm making this one and then I have 5 more to do. Hopefully I can test it and work out any kinks in the pattern. So yeah, I'm on, by the way, I know I've been mentioning the Disney Channel shows I've been watching, but I'm on Best Friends Whenever right now, and I've been watching Liv and Maddie also. Those are good. I've also got I got a Barbie. I have a DVD player, and I have Barbie DVDs, so I've been watching Barbie movies that came out when I grew up. So I've been having a lot of fun with that. I turned 24 recently. By the time you guys are seeing, I guess it was about a month ago. So I was very excited to. I got a DVD player as a surprise, and yeah, so it's been really fun watching like nostalgic movies and shows that were on when I was growing up, when I was a kid, when I was in high school even. So it's been fun to kind of relive all of that and get to see it. And the old Barbie movies, way better. They are so much better. But yeah, so I haven't started it yet, but I'm on Three Musketeers now. I've watched Princess and the Pauper. That's one of the best Barbie movies ever made. Rapunzel, Magic of Pegasus. Are those the other ones? And Swan Lake. I've seen Swan Lake also again recently. So I've been really enjoying getting to watch all of those. But yeah, so how have your guys' market prep been going? Have you been starting on it lately? I feel like a lot of people, like, you'll see like one video and it seems like they get so much done so fast, and like I want to get so much done, but like my projects, like I don't know, I want to do quick projects that I enjoy doing, and it's hard to sit down and be like, oh, I'm making 10 scrunchies. Now scrunchies are one of the projects that are like my go-to when it can be. So, but you know, like it seems like people are able to get, you know, so much done so fast, and I feel like I'm not that fast. I do feel like my crochet has gotten much faster. I've gotten a lot faster at being able to make stitches and stuff, which I'm super happy about, and it's something that's come with practice. Is I've like ended up needing to, you know, learn to be faster with it, and the more I've gotten used to it. I do have a little bit of a hard time with like needing my stitches to be like a little bit of perfection issues. Like if I grab the wrong, like this, see, I mean that one I do need to fix, but like sometimes if you know, miss a loop or something like that, like if you accidentally grab a thread, or you miss one of the, you know, when the yarn comes to unravel, if that makes any sense. I'm kind of rambling. Anyway, I like kind of struggle with that, as I want my things to be perfect and all of that. And then I also have learned that I crochet backwards. So when I yarn over, let me see if I can, I do it like this, where I pull the yarn in front of the hook instead of behind and up. So I don't know, so like for me that means sometimes that like the nice edge is facing me right now. So I don't know if that's, I don't know, maybe that doesn't make a difference, maybe it does, I'm not really sure. But yeah, let me add my stitch count. Round 3 is going to be increase single crochet, Control Z, and repeat around. Have you guys ever written down like how you're crocheting as you go? I have done it one other time. I've tried like to write patterns and stuff before. My brain just, I think that's a skill that you like, it takes a while to learn. I've written one pattern. I do have it up on my Etsy. I have a crochet Etsy, but it's just a pattern right now. I haven't sold crochet projects yet. But yeah, so I do have a pattern. The Etsy shop is linked in my channel description if you guys do want to check it out. It's for a chocolate covered strawberry. I had some really awesome friends who tested that pattern for me, and theirs came out super, super cute. So yeah, if you guys are interested in supporting like the channel, or if you do want just a fun pattern, I can't remember how much it's priced at. That's probably not a good thing since it's my shop, but I don't check that shop all that often because it's a little bit newer for one thing, and I haven't made like sales on it yet, but I have the pattern posted. So but have you guys ever written down like as you go what you're doing with your crochet, even if you just use it for yourself? Like, have you ever written down, hey, this is a really cool project I'm making and I want to remember so I can make it again? Have you ever done that? And how do you, like, if you have, how do you keep organized while doing that? I find that I don't know, it's easier when I can like write it down as I go. I don't know, I feel like I guess that's how maybe that's how you're supposed to do it. You don't really like, oh, I made this whole project, now I'm going to, you know, I don't know. I think maybe it works differently for some people. As some people you can remember, oh, I did all these things, and now I can write them down. For me, I have to write them down as I go. But yeah. Anyway, if you do have any market tips for me, please let me know. This is my first crochet market coming up, hopefully, in, let's see, it is the end of March as I'm filming this. So hopefully May or June is when I'm going to do my first market prep, or my first fair. So if you guys have any tips for me, tips on pricing, tips on haggling, please let me know. Yeah, so I'm probably going to be doing one of our smaller town ones. But I do want a big, like, I want a good selection. I want most of my stuff to go. Yeah. So hopefully I can make a bunch of cute things that people will, like, want, and that will do pretty well. Yeah, because I want as much sold as I can get. And I think smaller things, like, I think if I price a lot of things at like $10 and under, it'll do well. And I had an idea the other day. I made a pencil pouch. You can kind of see it back here. I need to get a zipper for it still, but I think it came out really cute. And I thought when I made this, I thought, you know what, back to school stuff would probably be really good, because, like, especially if, you know, like if teenagers are there, like on their weekends or whatever at the craft fair, then they might see, hey, that's really, really cute. I want to get that for my, like, senior year or something. It's been several days. It's time to get the frogs done. I think I've got 2 bodies done, and then I've got at least 2 sets of limbs done. So I need to make 5 more bodies, and then 5 more sets of limbs, I think, maybe 4. So yeah, I'm going to hopefully try and get at least 2 or 3 of them done today. I don't need them till the end of April, but I really want to get them done. So yeah, and I'm trying to stuff them all at the same time. I think I've said that already. But yeah, so I've written out the pattern, and I'm going to copy and paste it in the description below as long as it'll fit. So you guys can, my camera cut out. Anyway, I'm going to have the pattern linked or copied in the description below. so you guys can try it out if you want. If you try it out, please let me know like how many you made and how well it worked, if you had to change anything. I don't think right now I'm not going to list it for sale. I don't think I've thought about it, but it's very, very simple, and I did it like as I was going. So there's, not all stitch counts on every line and all that stuff. So yeah, but like if you guys make it, let me know how it went, how yours came out. Yeah, and if this is a pattern you would like pay for, I'm not asking you to like pay for it, but like if this is something that you would pay for, is this the quality you would pay for? Let me know. I haven't written too many patterns. This is my second one that I've like finished, and it's this one's very like bare bones crochet pattern. So yeah, if this is like quality that you would use, please let me know. But anyway, I'm going to get back to work on the froggies. So, little side note here too, I don't recommend using the super glue to do this. It didn't turn out the best. I'm gonna have to like either reprint some cards or something because it just didn't come out very well. Um, Maybe hot glue would work better. I don't know. If you guys have another idea of how I could have done this a little bit better, please let me know because I don't know how to like get these on there solid. I wanted them solid, but I also want them to like I don't want you to be able to see like completely how they're hooked on, if that makes any sense. So yeah, if you have any ideas how I could have done this a little bit better, please let me know. Well, the froggies. I ended up using these jars to hold the hands and cards in place. Please don't be glued to. Okay. Um, Ignore my messy counter. So I ended up. There we go. He's a little. Yeah. So I've got all 7. They're all done except for the one who needs an eye sewn on, and one has a. Yeah, he's got a tail. This one has a tail I need to sew down. But yeah, they're all done. So I'm also having an issue with my outro. For whatever reason, it won't like port into my editing software. So sorry about that. So yeah, if I just wanted to say thank you again for watching. I hope that this helped you. I hope you really enjoyed this video. If no one's told you today, I hope that you know that Jesus loves you so, so much. You are so special in his eyes. And yeah, I just hope you know that. Thanks. Bye.